Welcome back to the universe, everyone. In today's video, we're going to be looking at some dark and mysterious TikToks that's going to make you question everything.
There's this theory out there that there is, in fact, a pyramid, like would be the world's largest pyramid in Antarctica.
Like an old one.
Wow. Yeah, and there's satellite images to where it's so equal on the four sides. Like Buzz Aldrin, he went there to explore it, right? While he was there, he had a heart attack and he had to be airlifted out.
Oh.
And then this is the tweet on his way back to the USA. This is what he said. He said, "We are all in danger. It is evil itself."
No.
What?
That's legitimate?
That's so scary.
That's crazy. The more I see about Antarctica, honestly, the more I wonder. It's truly a place of mystery.
Strange things found in food.
KFC. A fried rat was found.
Ugh.
Oreo. A spider was found inside the...
No! I'm checking all my Oreos.
A pregnant woman found a deep-fried lizard in her fries.
Not as bad as a spider.
Subway. A woman found a 6 and serrated knife in her sandwich.
A knife? Holy. Yo!
Mayer's mixed. Vegetables. Frog was found inside it.
Still not as bad as a spider.
McDonald's nuggets. A fried chicken head was found.
Weird. But not as bad as a spider. Order up, knife sandwich. Knife.
So scientists have come across this new material or substance that is made out of 99% air, y'all. They are calling it aerogel. Look at this, y'all. This thing literally is air or gas trapped in some type of square that basically has weight to it. 99% air, right? Look at it. It's literally fireproof. Check this out. Look at that. The person's not even getting burnt. Right?
I need a shirt.
They're trying to see what type of noise, like how loud it is when it slams on the floor. Look, the water's going right through it. Check this out. He coats it all over his hands and he becomes repellent to water. He's able to repel water. Look at that. Now I wonder what the hell is that gonna do to his body, because I'm sure it's getting absorbed into his skin.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know if it was discovered or made in a lab, but here it is sitting in that cube, and it comes out in the shape of a cube because I guess it's like water. It takes the shape of whatever it's in. But this is amazing, man. That's that guy that's always on the show with what's his name, Neil deGrasse Tyson. But what do you guys make of this, y'all? Let me know down in the comments below. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Only raising awareness to interesting situations during these interesting times. Thank you for choosing my frequency. Let's get this shift.
Shoes have made of that. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I hope homie washes hands for like 30 minutes after touching that.
Photos that can't be explained. Lights spotted on Mars.
Who is that?
UFO in biblical painting.
I get that.
Huge mummy finger.
Now that's weird.
Mysterious lady spotted on a lighthouse. Pyramid on the moon. Mysterious girl spotted in the woods.
Yo, what is she doing out there?
Demon in the hospital room. A woman's dead husband behind her.
Now that's scary.
Look closely. Modern watch found buried deep underground. Mysterious person spotted in the woods.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Sasquatch. Elisa Lamb.
Creepy.
The Phoenix Lights.
Yo, that probably wasn't a little girl. It was most likely a skinwalker. She's looking a little too weird.
Apparently, the Earth might be larger than we ever imagined. For decades, there has been a heated debate about the Earth's shape, whether it is round or flat. This whole discussion could be a conspiracy. But what if the Earth has more than just 7 continents? Since the Middle Ages and the creation of the first world maps, humanity has always believed in the existence of 7 continents. However, governments could very well be hiding the truth from us. What if Antarctica is actually a giant ice wall that prevents us from seeing the rest of the continents? And what if, once you pass through the ice barrier, you discover the 20 continents that are hidden from us? Imagine a map that shows these concealed continents. There are theories suggesting that these continents harbor prehistoric animals, extraterrestrials, and an advanced civilization. Could it be that the 7 continents we inhabit are actually just a massive farm or business owned by a small group of creatures who are obscenely wealthy in the real world, or rather, in the other hidden continents? If these theories hold any truth, the world as we know it might be just the tip of the iceberg. If this hidden reality exists, it would mean that everything we've been taught about our world is just a fraction of the truth.
Honestly, the more I hear about this theory, the more I believe it. It seems more likely than unlikely now.
Do you know that next year Japan is going to build a space elevator from Earth to space? That means now a human being can go to space with the help of an elevator. Now, even though you may find it science fiction to hear this, but it is absolutely true. This space elevator will take you about 36,000 kilometers from Earth to space. The work of this space elevator will start in 2025 and will end by 2050. This space elevator will be connected to a carbon nanotube cable from Earth to space, which is 20 times stronger than steel. And to support this elevator cable in space, 2 satellites will be combined to create a large base station, which will be able to support the entire elevator system. Let me tell you that in 2018, scientists at Shizuoka University tested a mini elevator in space. And now, based on that, the work of this elevator will start in 2025. Drop a 100. If you read this far, this shows that you are the part of 0.01% who actually finished what they start. If you are serious about changing life, then make sure to join our movements by living us a follow.
I don't know about you, but I don't even like riding in airplanes. Like, I would never ride in that. Would you ride in that? Go ahead and leave a message in a comment. Let me know.
Did you?
Great. So this is your first time going to space? No.
Did you know about the girl who prayed to Lucifer? A little girl in Tijuana, she only prayed to Lucifer, so never to God.
Don't say that name.
No, so when she was praying every day, she would pray for her mom, her dad, and the L word, right? But at the end of the prayer, she would always say that, I'm always praying to him because no one prays for him.
Whoa!
You know?
There's a reason for that.
No one prays for him.
That's what she said.
Yeah, and at the same time, it doesn't make sense because you're not going to pray to Lucifer.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is what happens. The mom one day overhears her saying this prayer, and she's like, no, why are you saying that? I don't want anything to do with that. You only pray to God, right? The girl was like, no, I'm not going to answer any questions. She's evading everything.
Yeah.
Right? So what? She surprisingly dies.
She does.
She dies.
Ooh.
And at her funeral, there's a guy there, dressed up. He goes to the mom. I'll pay for all the funeral expenses. It's on me.
No. Of course he's rich.
This is what he says.
Yeah.
The mom says, why are you doing that? He's like, because she was the only one that prayed for me.
That's crazy.
And this is the crazier thing, fam.
No way.
He signed for all the expenses.
Yeah.
The signature was just an L.
What?
Oh, come on.
Nah, is this
2005 in Tijuana, little girl.
What?
So you know why, do you know why the chickens in Costco are so cheap?
No, why?
It's because they make you walk through. And where do they put the chickens? They put them in the very, very back, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens? You say, oh, I'm going to get the cheap chicken. It's easy for dinner. Then what happens? You walk all the way there. You see the sides. You see the potatoes. You see all the other groceries, all the other items just to get to the chicken. And by the time you're there, you come back around and like, oh man, maybe I should pick up this because I can't just have chicken alone. So it's almost like they giving you one piece of the puzzle.
Oh, come on.
You probably need this
of course.
and this to complete it, right? They do that in stores. Like every single store you go to, usually if they're smart enough, they actually use it. Like take a look at all of the places, the big name brands,
true.
all the biggest shopping places, they utilize it. They make you move in one direction. Like they move all the energy in one direction.
Wow. When you get a rotisserie chicken from the store, do you ever grab anything else? Personally, I just grab the chicken and I leave. But let me know what you guys think about that.
There is an asteroid headed our way. This asteroid, named Apophis, named for the Egyptian god of death and darkness. We know for certain that Apophis, on Friday the 13th, April 2029,
Friday the 13th, too.
it's the size of the Rose Bowl. It'll get close enough to Earth that it will dip below Earth's communication satellites. It'll be the biggest, closest thing ever to come near Earth. The communication satellites are geosynchronous orbits about 23,000 miles up. This will come in at 18,000 miles. Moving at about, probably around 10 miles per second.
10 miles per second.
Its orbit remains sufficiently uncertain.
Oh, okay.
The possible range of orbits it could have on that fateful day. If it threads that keyhole, we call it a keyhole. It's a 700 mile range. If its orbit goes through that range, Earth's gravity will be just right.
No.
It will alter its orbit so that it will hit us 7 years later. The latest estimates are that the likelihood, with updated data, that the likelihood that it'll go through the keyhole is several in a million.
Several in a million? Yeah, I feel pretty good with those odds. Asteroid, they ain't gonna hit us.
Look, man, SpongeBob SquarePants is real. Okay, the whole show is a slow drip disclosure strategy to normalize the aquatic mutations that unfolded after the Bikini Atoll nuclear testing experiments in the 1940s.
Oh, wow.
Bikini Bottom isn't just a fictional town, it's an actual underwater community
That's
developed
so cool.
by these species which mutated from the radiation experiments. The truth is, when those nuclear tests were happening in the 1940s and 50s, they didn't just cause environmental damage, they triggered mutations in marine life. Creatures like SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward were
really
created by radiation leaks, developing human-like intelligence, and even forming their own society.
Crazy.
They built an entire microeconomy under the sea. I'm talking about a fully functioning society that mimics ours in almost every way. The mutated species figured out how to process natural resources from the ocean floor. The Krusty Krab represents a large structure inside of their community where researchers have analyzed with microlenses these species gathering in the town to consume these burger-like sandwiches. They have a fully functioning economy and housing strategy.
What about the squirrel from the surface? Yo, I knew there was something wrong with SpongeBob, for real. And that's the video for today. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can continue seeing videos like this. And we'll see you in the next